It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Milwaukee Bucks at their home, BMO Harris Bradley Center. Well, for Milwaukee, they were very effective in asserting their will in Game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into Game 2. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm a little overconfident. You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Capacity crowd of 20,000 fans at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. You look at the Bucks. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be, with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Thunder is out there with Griffin. Then it's Dang. Then it's Chris Paul. Clippers with the ball. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Paul. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Dang. Jackson dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Grace and Parker with the block. And it's the Bucks on the break. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Milwaukee on D. Grace puts the fadeaway right on the money.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
It's Jackson with the drive. They set the pick. Monroe with it. He's picked up by Dang. Parker left side. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks to Jackson. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Paul outside. Dang gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Not a fast start for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. Jackson drives in. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Paul outside. Passes it to Thunder. Big shot on the way. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Outside Jackson. Monroe sets a screen for Jackson. And it's blocked by Dang. Grace, guarded by Jackson. Outside Dang. He feeds it to Griffin. Paul outside. Grace. No good. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks trail by 4. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. But they get it back. Parker. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The drive by Jackson. Misses in close.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Paul kicks to Griffin. The rebound by the Bucks.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. Took him no time at all on that one. Monroe's got his second basket of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Griffin a screen on Jackson, and it's Paul penetrating. No good off the pick.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
He dishes it to Griffin. Three-pointer. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Griffin. And that's now 6 points for Chris Paul. Here's Monroe. Clayton with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
So it's the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. And it's Paul missing. Shot on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Launches a 3. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Jackson kicks to Parker. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 6 points for Parker.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Monroe. D comes in for Jabari Parker. Caspi, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Tony Wroten in for Jackson. Pass to Parker. Wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Parker's got 8.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Green. He's out there with Deng. Chris Paul is out there with Thunder. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Bucks. Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Henson. Finished off the break. Roten's got 4 points this quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And the Clippers have possession. Pass to Paul. Teardrop shot, and Jackson with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Looking at the game for Paul, he has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Jackson dishes to Henson. Outside for Jackson. The feed to Roten. Trying his luck deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Thunder's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Paul outside. Inside. Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Jeff Green. And some changes here for the Bucks. Monroe's checked in for Henson. And Middleton subbed in for Roten. Both free throws good from Green.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settled.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The shot's good from Paul.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Over to the left wing. Parker kicks to Jackson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Parker. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Green kicks to Dang. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dang's got 5 now.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The drive by Jackson. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Middleton outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Jackson kicks to Monroe. Middleton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The fader. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
They set the pick. Green against Antetokounmpo. Dang passes to Paul. Offline with his 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Paul against Jackson. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
The kick out to Dang. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Luol Deng.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Timeout called the Bucks. And some changes here for the Bucks. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Monroe. D comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Caspian for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And Luol Deng pulls it down.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Kicks it out to Crawford. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Middleton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Middleton's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Now here's Griffin. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
The drive by Jackson. Nice D from Dang. Clippers trail by 4.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Here's Crawford. And Jackson with the block. Gets it off. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And a pretty tightly...
Yes, Kevin, here with...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So 1 half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Well, for the Bucks, getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much to them. And it looks like this game could go down to the wire trying to achieve that goal. This game is definitely still up for grabs, the way these two teams are battling. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with Parker, and it's Jackson in at the one. Ball against Jackson, and it's Dang in the corner. And the basket, good ball movement here by the Clippers. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Ball against Jackson. Dishes it to Griffin. Outside Dang. Feeds to Paul. He kicks it to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. But he stays with it. Paul can't get that one to fall.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Parker dishes to Jackson. Left side, Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Griffin kicks to Paul. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Griffin with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The Bucks making a switch here. Roten's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Green's checked in. Here's Cauley Stein. Good on the shot. Clippers trail by 3. Paul passes to Griffin. Back to Paul. Griffin a screen on Jackson. Grace. Antetokounmpo defending. Grace. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Caspi. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for the Clippers. Udrich comes in for Paul. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Udrich. Jackson up top. He's got 11. The dish to Roten. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Udrich, guarded by Jackson. Green with a screen on Jackson. Udrich dishes to Green. Crawford right side. Can they get it? Green breaking loose. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Crawford's got his first 2 points. Bucks leading by 4. Outside Jackson. Down low. Cauley-Stein kicks to Henson. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
D, he's checked in for John Henson. Luol Deng is checked in for the Clippers. D passes to Jackson. It's stolen by Deng. 1:32 left to play in the third. Picked by Griffin. Udrih dishes to Griffin. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Griffin's got 7 points for the quarter. Bucks leading by 3. On deep. Jackson misses.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And Udrih kicks to Griffin. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Griffin's got 11.
Udrih with the excellent feed that time.
Here's Cauley-Stein. Great D that time from Griffin. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Udrih. He's covered by Roten. They grab their own miss. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Deng. 10 points for him.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
The Clippers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. And the Bucks making a change here. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. Here's Jackson. He's got 13. In the corner, Middleton with it. Offline with his 3.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Milwaukee in the lead. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Deng out there with Thunder. Monroe, no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Parker against Paul. To take the lead. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thunder. Buries it down low. Thunder's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Clippers. Jackson passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Bucks lead by 1. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Kicks to Parker for the 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Paul against Jackson. And it's Paul penetrating, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And good on the basket. Book it.
Jackson!
Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Timeout called the Bucks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Parker sets the screen for Jackson. To the paint. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound, Bucks. And good on the basket. Book it. 17 points for Parker.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Green. The shot misses. Good D by Parker. Bucks leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Middleton on the wing. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pass defended. Rebounded by Jackson. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. In the corner, Middleton with it. Here's Monroe. Off with the layup.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Grace, guarded by Jackson. Stolen by Middleton. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And they double up Jackson. Parker outside. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jackson against Paul. Pulls from the top of the key, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Unloads from 13. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Green against Parker. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Chris Paul.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Paul against Jackson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Parker, here we go. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Paul. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Monroe dishes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And it's good. And that's 12 points for Luol Deng.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
The drive by Jackson, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 8.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now here's Paul. Grace. You know what? Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-6 run. Jackson against Green. 14 feet away. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Quick with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 10. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. And the Clippers making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Monroe. To the wing right side. Nobody near Parker. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 19 points for Jabari Parker.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Griffin. Rebound, Milwaukee.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Bucks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this was by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jackson. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Paul. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Los Angeles now.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
And he gets it to go. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And taken away by Paul. Grace. It's good.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's move. And another triple-double from him in this game. I mean, he's totally firing on all cylinders, playing just masterful basketball. And that'll signal the end of our NBA post.